People who've had COVID-19 can get long COVID, even if they had no symptoms or only mild symptoms during the infection. You're more likely to get long COVID if you had to go to the hospital because of COVID-19, if you did not get the COVID vaccine, if you have a disability, or if you have a long-term health condition.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? I'm Sign1News anchor Jaydeep Gore. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment about this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. The new movie Creed 3 will be released in theaters next week. But Sign1News anchor Martha Anger got a sneak peek today. MGM Studios invited Sign1News to be a part of the advanced screening today, Wednesday, interviewing the stars of the movie Thursday morning, then being on the red carpet for the movie premiere Thursday night. Make sure you're following Sign1News on Instagram. Martha will be posting behind-the-scenes highlights from all of the festivities. It is going to be fun. It's a great day in the WNBA. Star basketball player Brittney Griner is back on the court. She re-signed with her former team, the Phoenix Mercury, for a one-year contract. In the image posted on social media, Griner's signature dreadlocks have been cut off, and she's rocking a cute short haircut. If you remember, Griner was released in a prisoner swap in December after being detained by Russia for 10 months. Team officials say they will continue to support Griner both on and off the court. The Mercury's home opener is in May. According to the Association of American Medical Colleges, research shows the percentage of Black physicians in the U.S. has risen very slowly over the past 120 years, and the number is still very low. Only 5.7% of physicians in the United States identify as Black or African American. And that number of doctors does not represent the communities they serve. About 12% of the U.S. population is Black or African American. Many U.S. medical schools have a history of not admitting non-whites. And in 2008, the American Medical Association issued an apology for its history of discrimination toward Black doctors. In 2021, the CDC declared racism as a serious public health threat. This week, 2 cases are being heard by the Supreme Court. And the outcomes could determine whether tech platforms and social media companies can be sued for recommending content to their users or for supporting acts of international terrorism by hosting terrorist content. The judges will be reviewing a 27-year-old federal law that protects websites like Google, Twitter, and others from lawsuits over what their users post online. But some experts question if the justices are equipped to make a sound decision about the internet, partly because they don't use social media enough to fully understand it. Another political contender has entered the race for the 2024 Republican presidential nomination. Biotech, healthcare entrepreneur, and author Vivek Ramaswamy announced that he will run. He wrote an article in the Wall Street Journal that says he aims to rediscover what America is, with a cultural movement to create a new American dream. He joins Nikki Haley, the former South Carolina governor and U.S. ambassador to the United Nations. She announced her bid to run last week. This year's Oscar Awards will take place on March 12th. And this year, there is a new addition to the show, a crisis communications team. Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences CEO Bill Kramer says rapid response professionals will be there during the broadcast. The decision to add the crisis communication team came after Will Smith's shocking slap of comedian Chris Rock during last year's show. Smith is now banned from Academy events for 10 years. "82-year-old Barbara Kling was shocked when she heard she was about to cross off the final item on her bucket list. Kling has a lung illness and is in hospice care, but she says it's never too late for fun. The last item on Kling's list is ziplining. Kling ascended 150 feet into the air in a seated harness with her hospice nurse, and they plunged down at 30 miles per hour. It was a thrill ride of a lifetime. Kling had so much fun, she was lifted to the top again for one more ride. She said she is a fighter and will fight until her last breath." Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku.